What's up guys, not Super Mario here and welcome to today's video. It's a special video with a special guest. Matitz is here from Matitz Valentine's channel. Say hello.
Hi.
Today we are here to cast the Uncharted movie. And we both know, yes, Uncharted movie is happening in year 2045 probably. But we are both not happy with the decisions and castings they made so far. Tom Holland as Nathan Drake and Mark Wahlberg as Sully. We are both like, no, we both have better choices, and that's why we are here today to cast them. And we are gonna cast Nathan Drake, Sully, Sam Drake, Elena Fisher, young Nathan Drake, young Sam Drake, and Nadine Ross. So we are casting mainly the fourth part of the video game franchise. And at the end, we're gonna put the director who's gonna helm our Uncharted movie. So that's pretty much the concept of today's video. I think I'm ready, Matitz is ready, and that's why he will start with who is his Nathan Drake.
Okay, so this was a hard task. I didn't know if I want to go, like, what age range I want to go with. Because, I mean, yeah, Nolan North is incredible in the video game as Nathan Drake. And I'm just going to name a few, like, actors that I was choosing between. Because, in my opinion, like, the personality that best resembles Nathan Drake's and also Nolan North's personality, I would say, is Ryan Reynolds. I think that he...
Okay.
I was kind of having him in discussion. That's not my choice. He's just an honorable mention. But I think that he would actually do a really good job. Maybe he's a little bit too old right now if they want to start like with the franchise and stuff. So I decided to go a little younger. And that's another honorable choice that I'm going to make right now. Because if I would go just by looks, I think that Scott Eastwood looks exactly like Nathan Drake.
Yeah, that's true.
But I don't like his acting. So
yes, that's correct as well.
I'm not gonna go with him. So there were a few more actors, but at the end, I chose to go with Sam Claflin.
Oh, interesting choice.
Yeah, British actor, which it's fine.
Yeah, everybody knows an American accent.
I'm not American, so I'm not gonna be butthurt by that.
Yeah.
But I think that he would actually be an interesting choice because he looks like kind of like Nathan Drake, and I think that they can make him a likable. I think that he's very likable by if you watch him in some of the movies, if you watch him in some interviews. I think that he would be a likable adventure action star, so I think that he would be a good choice for Nathan Drake.
Yeah, I could see that, but my choice is better.
Okay, the only correct one.
The only correct one, yes, is my choice, of course. I don't have any honorable mentions. I'm gonna be straightforward. This guy is just got out of a big franchise, and I think he's likable. He is handsome as hell. He can get even buffer than he already is, even though you don't need to be very buff for Nathan Drake. But he has the qualities that Nathan Drake has. He is adventurous, cocky, funny. He can do all the action. And I think he's the perfect choice because he was Captain America, Chris Evans.
Okay.
I think Chris Evans needs to go back to a franchise thing because he is so perfect for that. I think he would be amazing as Nathan Drake. And yeah, there's no other explanation else than that he's just perfect. I was thinking about Jake Gyllenhaal, and yeah, he maybe looks a bit more than Nathan Drake. But come on, Chris Evans, he's Captain America. He will always be, and let's continue this role into Nathan Drake. I think he would be perfect for that. Moving on to Sully, the most important, beside Nathan Drake, of course, in this franchise. And I will start.
Okay.
My Sully is one and only Bryan Cranston.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Bryan Cranston is an amazing actor. Even if the movie sucks, he's amazing in it. And his personality in real life resembles Sully so much, in my opinion. So I think Bryan Cranston and Chris Evans, I think that's the best possible connection ever, in my opinion. I think they would work perfectly together, and that's why I chose Bryan Cranston for Sully. What about you?
I was definitely thinking about Bryan Cranston. He was one of my choices. I was also kind of like I was thinking J.K. Simmons.
Oh,
That
yeah.
would be interesting choice. But then at the end, I decided to go with Tom Hanks.
Ooh, nice one.
I
Nice
think
one.
that Tom Hanks, being super likable, I think that he would bring a lot of likability and a lot of heart to Sully. And I want to see him in a mustache. We already saw him in. I mean, he was in the movie called Sully, right?
He was Sully already.
I was thinking we already saw him in the movie with the mustache, and that movie was Sully. And I was like, oh my god! So yeah, I think that Tom Hanks. That's a simple and the only correct choice for Sully.
Next one, Elena Fisher. I think a very important character in this franchise. And I will let you, Matitz, to go first with this one.
Okay, I decided to go with Lily Reinhardt.
Lily Reinhardt. Why
From-
am I blanking on this name?
She's in Riverdale. Lily Reinhardt, I think, would be a great counterpart to Sam Claflin's Nate Drake. I think that they would have an interesting chemistry, and I just think that she would like. She's very pretty. I think that she would. I think that she would do a good job as Elena Fisher. So I think that she needs like one of those big franchises. So I think that she would be a good choice.
But mine is so much better than Lily Reinhardt. I mean, you've got Chris Evans. You
Yeah.
got one of the most beautiful people right now in the world, probably in men department. Now let's go to woman department, and I am going with one and only. You mentioned Ryan Reynolds. Well, I'm not going with him. I'm going with his wife, Blake Lively.
Oh, nice.
I think Blake Lively is so much better than her movies are.
Oh, yeah.
I think she is such a big talent. Yeah, she's hot, beautiful, and everything, but I think she deserves so much more in a role and a franchise that will show off her talent. And I think this is the part for her to be not only Nathan's Drake counterpart, but a badass in a badass franchise. And I think Blake Lively would be a perfect fit for that.
Yeah, I would agree. I think that she's very likable. I really like her, like watching her in interviews and stuff. And I think that she needs to do a movie when she can kind of like mirror her real life personality. And I think that would be a good role for her in that way.
So moving on to Nadine Ross, a character that, if I remember correctly, was only in the fourth part
Yeah.
of this franchise.
And a spin-off. She was in a spin-off.
Oh yeah, she was in a spin-off. I think her character was really good in Uncharted 4, and that's why I decided to cast her in our movie, or my movie and your movie, but we can do it together because it's gonna be better than probably what the movie at the end is gonna be with Tom Holland, Mark Wahlberg. So I will start, and I think Nadine Ross is a badass mercenary, and we need a badass actress, and I went with Zoe Saldana.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I think even though Zoe Saldana is pretty much in every single franchise ever made right now, she's in all the biggest things. I mean, Marvel, Star Trek, Avatar. I mean, I don't know how many Avatar movies are we gonna get.
Yeah.
But I think so far she only plays good characters, good badass characters. But I want to see her go bad, go kick ass, kick Nathan's ass. I think Zoe Saldana could do that amazingly, in my opinion. What about yours?
Yeah, that's a good choice. I am between two, and I
Okay.
don't even know which one I'm going to choose.
Then choose Zoe Saldana.
Yeah, I mean she's
The
a
third one.
good choice. Right now I'm between Nathalie Emmanuel.
Okay.
I think that she could like be really badass in that role. And I'm also between Nathalie and the other choice is Google Mbatha Raw.
Oh, nice choices.
Yeah.
If I am picking, I would go with Nathalie Emmanuel. I think she fits the character physically more.
Okay.
If you look at Nadine Ross in the game, I think Natalie Emmanuel looks much more like her. But I think Gugu Mbatha-Raw would be amazing choice as well. So it's a hard choice. So, but you have to pick one.
I have to pick one.
You have to pick one.
Shoot. Yeah. Because I don't know if I can see Natalie Emmanuel like be gritty, like.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna choose Gugu. I'm gonna go with Gugu Mbatha-Raw.
That shouldn't be funny, but it is.
I mean, it's a funny name.
It is a funny name.
And I think, I'm gonna go with Gugu Mbatha-Raw. I think that she could, if we could like train her, if we would buff her up, and give her that edge, I think that she would be a good Nadine Ross. So I'm gonna go with Gugu.
Next is young Nathan Drake. In the 4th installment of the game, we get a lot of backstory on how Nathan was in this. What is it called? Oh my gosh, I'm blanking on the word. He was in not hospital. Where was
Orphanage.
he? Orphanage.
Was
Oh
he
my
in
God,
orphanage? I don't.
It was some non-sanctuary.
Oh
where
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
kids were. Anyway, so we got a lot of backstory in the 4th one, and my young Nathan Drake is Noah Schnapp.
Oh, I had him in a
Aha.
in a runner-up choice, but he's not my choice. So, but that's a good decision.
I think if you look at the game and you look at the character and Noah Schnapp from Stranger Things, it's the same. I think he's a really good actor as well, and I think if we get some backstory on, or if we get a younger version of Nathan Drake, I think Noah Schnapp would be amazing.
My choice is Gabriel Bateman.
Gabriel Bateman. Again, blanking on the name.
He was in the latest Child's Play and in Lights Out.
Oh, I haven't seen any of those movies.
Okay, good. No, they're good watchable movies. I think that he's great. I think that he's great new talent. He has a lot of like range. He can like be upset. He can act. He can be emotional and stuff. And I think that he would be a good choice for a young Nathan Drake. He would bring a lot of like heart to those like flashbacks in the movie, and I think that he would be a good choice.
So let's start with an old Sam Drake. I totally forgot we have him. Sam Drake, the old one,
Okay.
is again another character from the 4th installment, like I said before. And I'll let you go first. Go first, Matit. Go first.
Okay. My honorable choice
Okay.
would be a good counterpart to your Sully.
Okay.
Because I have Aaron Paul as my honorable mention.
Interesting.
I think
Interesting. A bit short if you have Sam Claflin in it. But-
okay, yeah, maybe. that's why he's not my choice.
It's not about. Yeah, but I could see that. I could see that.
Yeah, but I chose to go with Wes Bentley.
Ooh, nice.
I decided this when I was watching Mission Impossible Fallout.
Oh yeah, he's in it for
when
like
he shows
5
up
minutes.
at the end, and with his like hairstyle in that movie, I was like, he kind of looks like Troy Baker in this, like the actor who plays Sam Drake in the video game. I was like, oh my god, he would be a great casting for Sam Drake in the movie. So I think that Wes Bentley, I really like that choice, and I was thinking about that like for the past few years. I think he's my choice.
But again, it's a wrong choice, and I have a $300 million budget, so I can go big with Sam Drake because I'm going with one and only Bradley Cooper.
Oh, okay.
I'm going with Bradley Cooper again. I mean, if you just look at the character in the game, he is Bradley Cooper.
I mean, he's not though. He's Wes Bentley, but okay.
Well, he's Wes Bentley in your movie, but I think Bradley Cooper resembles his looks. I think he's an amazing actor. I think he can transform in anything pretty much. He plays a freaking raccoon, so why the heck not?
Yeah.
But I think Chris Evans, Bradley Cooper, I think that relationship could work really, really well. And it's been a while, or if it even happened yet, I think Bradley Cooper didn't really play a bad guy even though Sam Drake is not a bad guy, but you don't know his intentions
Yeah.
right away.
Yeah.
And I want to see something like that from Bradley Cooper. Anyway, now we can finally cast a young Sam Drake,
Yeah.
because we cast the old one. And I am going with Nick Robinson.
Oh, nice. Okay.
From Love, Simon, the first Jurassic World movie. I think he's one of those up-and-coming actors that is amazing in anything you see him in.
Yeah.
And I think, again, he resembles the character quite a lot. He's got the chops. And again, I want to see him do something else than just being this teenager, good guy, and something like that. I want to see some different stuff from him to differentiate his work that he's done so far. So I think Nick Robinson would be an amazing choice.
I'm gonna go with Asher Angel.
Oh, from Shazam.
That's right. I think that if you look at young Sam Drake in the fourth game, I see a little bit of Asher Angel in that face. So I think that he would be a good counterpart to Gabriel Bateman to young Nathan Drake, and I think that that's it. I don't have any any reasoning, but I think that Asher Angel would be a good choice.
So those were the castings. Now we go to the director. This movie had so many directors going away, coming to this project. I mean, it's been in the work for decades, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So that's why we chose each one director that hasn't been attached yet. So,
Which was a really hard choice. Because
which was a really hard thing to do.
every single director has been attached.
Seth Gordon, Travis Knight was attached, Sean Levy, or Levy, however you pronounce his name, now is Ruben Fleischer.
Yeah,
I mean,
great
who
choice.
knows who's going to be attached the next time. So that's why you went with which director?
I went with Peter Jackson. I think I don't know. I just, you know what? Because he was a producer on that Tintin movie, and I think that a lot of that Tintin motion capture film or performance capture film that had a lot of resemblance to Uncharted, and I don't know why he doesn't do a next movie. Did he retire or anything, or did The Hobbit break him?
He tried to do that Mortal Engines thing.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, but did he direct that movie?
No. He was a producer
just
on
producer?
that.
I think,
And a writer. He was a writer on that.
he's trying too much, in my opinion. Just make a movie that you want, and don't do just CGI. And
But you know what? I think that Mortal Engines had a great visual style. I think that the
it
visual
was
effects,
awesome looking.
visual effects in that were great. So I think that Peter Jackson.
The characters were bleh.
Yeah, that's right. But I think that with Peter Jackson's directing, if he brings some of that, old Lord of the Rings directing style to this, I think that he would make a badass franchise with this, and I think that would be just super strong.
Yet again, I think your choice is awesome, but mine is even better, of course.
Of course, I mean, yeah.
And my director so far made only one movie. And I think it's the best movie in that universe, because it's in a universe, and it's Jordan Vogt Roberts. It is the guy who directed Kong Skull Island. I think the visual style in that movie, even though the characters were so not important in that movie, I think the way he made Kong the center point and amazing visually looking thing that wasn't so similar to other Kong movies, because we got so many Kong movies. So I think he would do an amazing job with it. And I think because he is very into video games already, he really wants to do Metal Gear Solid movie, and he's working on that for I don't know how many years already. I think he's one of those guys who would really appreciate what Uncharted is and make something that is really awesome, funny, and adventurous like Uncharted is. So I think he would be a really good choice for it.
Yeah, I hate that choice.
Really? Why?
Because of Kong Skull Island.
Oh, come on! It's the best movie in that universe.
Yeah, of course it is, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't want my Uncharted movie be style over substance. And that's...
I mean, he wasn't the writer on that movie, so that's not
yeah,
his
but
fault.
still, I think that's what Kong Skull Island is. I don't want just pretty visuals in my Uncharted movie, and then like have...
I mean, you chose Peter Jackson, who is
yeah, I know,
CGI
but
heavy all the time.
Wait for it. Wait for it. I also don't want cardboard cutout characters like fucking Brie Larson in Kong Skull Island movie. What the fuck was that?
I mean, I completely agree with that, and I said characters in that movie are useless, garbage, but that wasn't his fault because
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't. The script was awful.
Yeah, but
The script, and he didn't write the script.
yeah,
So-
that's a horrible choice though.
Anyway, I think we both have some great choices.
Yep.
Of course, we are not going to agree with on everything. That's
course.
normal. Even though my choices are better.
Of course.
And yours are dumb as hell.
Yeah.
But I think that
Just like
was... this casting, in my opinion, even if it's yours or mine, is so much better than
Yeah.
what we are going to get. But that's life, and Uncharted is not going to happen until 2045, like I said at the beginning. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Matitz, for being here and cast these roles. All the links, of course, for his channel are in the description down below. He makes movies, short movies, everything. So check that out. And if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, hit that subscribe button, share this video all over the place, click that bell icon to get notified when I upload. And I see you next time.